Okay, you may have heard the recent news reports about the Russians crossing the border into the Ukraine, down here in the south, and then into Belarus up here in the north. They've got both capital cities surrounded, and now we're going to do it's the air combat phase. Now, Ukraine did have an air unit here in Odessa, but they flew up to help fight off this massive Russian. Oh my goodness! I mean, I've got one, two, six air units attacking Kyiv in Ukraine, and then I have four air units attacking Minsk up here in Belarus. Thing is, though, Belarus doesn't have any air force, so they can't throw up any anti anti-air. So first off, the ground units actually get an anti-air roll against the air units. The number in parentheses, in this case, that would be that 2. That's the quality. You roll a d6. If you get the quality or less, you hit a plane. So they get an anti-aircraft roll with each one of their ground units. And then, of course, these air units come into play, too. This number in the middle, those numbers in the middle, the 1 and the 2, those are just designators. Those are just so you can keep track of what's where. They don't mean anything. The number in the lower right, which in the case of both of these Ukrainian air units, are 1. That's the actual strength, combat strength. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make my anti-aircraft rolls with all these ground units here. These ground units up here as well get anti-aircraft rolls. And then we're going to do the anti-air and see what happens after that, and who has planes left and how many. And then we're going to make the ground attacks and do those 2 capital cities, and hopefully completely destroy all those units and be in control of Minsk and Ukraine as the Russians. Maybe. We'll see.